Palace flatly slaps down Harry's fateful memoir after serious call to rethink stupid plan. Prince Harry has been contacted by senior members of the royal family to contemplate delaying the release of his literary memoir, according to a royal expert. Prince Harry's memoir is highly anticipated as he is expected to discuss his experience as a senior member of the royal family as well as away from the institution. The book will be published in print, digital, and audio forms in 2022, which is also set to mark the Queen's 70th year on the throne. The Duke of Cambridge announced that he is donating the memoir's proceeds to charity. NBC royal correspondent Neil Sean spoke about Harry's book release, citing a royal insider claiming the Duke had been contacted about the publication timetable. He said, "Well, I can tell you first here on the channel that certain people within the British royal family have reached out via their private secretaries to Prince Harry once again. They've politely asked him if there's any way he could delay the arrival of his book. Given the fact that next year we're about to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee, that's going to be a wonderful event, you would have thought just that alone would have made His once Royal Highness Prince Harry rethink the stupid plan." Mr. Sean continued, "According to very good sources, Prince Harry has had this option to mull it over for a few days now. People are saying within the court, it's a way to force him into backing down. No, it's not. What they're saying is this lady does not need any more shots. When you think about it, the book is going to have to deliver in shock form if he's to receive the remaining part of his book deal. They have received no word from Prince Harry or his PR team about the possibility of delaying. In defense of Prince Harry, the book publisher is probably ready to roll it out in a matter of months." Prince Harry announced the release of his memoir in July. Meanwhile, a former royal butler has also urged Prince Harry and Penguin Random House to reconsider the timing of the Duke's upcoming memoir, which is due to hit bookshelves next autumn. Grant Harold told a source, "It's not the best of timing. I'm sure we all know that this celebration was coming up. We didn't know maybe when it was all planned. It is possible that he didn't know there was going to be bank holidays and things, but I'm going by historically, you'd have looked at the dates and worked it out. So it does seem really strange timing, and I would have thought that maybe they would have delayed it personally. I'd have thought people would have thought, oh, you know what, we'll leave it until the following year after the celebrations are over, but for whatever reason, they want to put it out." He also added that he hoped the memoir would be nice and would not embroil both the Queen and the monarchy in another PR crisis. He said, "So I'm hoping that it's going to be a nice memoir, but if it's not, one of the biggest problems is that it could overshadow it, because, even if you don't read it and a lot of people say they won't read it, there will be a lot of people who will read it. It'll be covered in the press, bits pulled out of course that are the strongest parts of it, it'll be discussed, and it could potentially be all about the same time. So I think the thing is, it could overshadow it and only time will tell, so we'll see what happens, and I think like everyone else, I'm hoping they do consider the timing of this." The memoir is set to be the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him. The Duke stated, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story,